Hey everyone, and welcome to Debunking Atheism, a deep dive. We're thrilled to have you join us on this journey, where we explore one of the most profound and contentious debates in human history. Whether you're a believer, an atheist, or somewhere in between, this series aims to provide you with thoughtful insights and perspectives that challenge conventional thinking. I'm your host, Ben Shapiro, and today we're tackling a topic that's been debated for centuries: the clash between atheism and faith. This isn't just a modern-day argument, it has roots that go back to the dawn of human civilization. From ancient philosophers to contemporary scientists, the dialogue between faith and reason has shaped our world in countless ways.
Hi Ben, thanks for having me. I'm excited to delve into this complex and fascinating subject. It's not just about proving one side right or wrong, but about understanding the nuances and the depth of both perspectives.
We'll be addressing the arguments of a Discord user, Miles, who represents the atheist perspective. Miles has been very vocal in online forums, presenting well-thought-out arguments that challenge theistic beliefs. His points are reflective of a broader community that relies heavily on empirical evidence and scientific reasoning. Miles, like many atheists, champions scientific reasoning. He believes that science provides the most reliable method for understanding the universe. This perspective is shared by many who see faith as an outdated mode of thinking, incompatible with modern scientific discoveries. Now, I'm not here to dismiss science, not at all. In fact, I have a deep respect for scientific inquiry and the incredible advancements it has brought to our lives. However, I believe that science and faith can coexist harmoniously. They address different questions and aspects of human experience, but I want to show that science and faith aren't mutually exclusive. They can complement each other in ways that enrich our understanding of the world and our place in it. Faith can provide meaning and purpose, while science can offer explanations and solutions.
Right, that's a common misconception. Many people think that you have to choose between science and faith, but that's not necessarily the case. There are many scientists who are also people of faith, and they find that their scientific work and their religious beliefs inform and enhance each other. I don't think science and religion necessarily have to be enemies, but they do often clash. This clash usually arises when either side oversteps its boundaries. Science is excellent at answering how questions, while religion often addresses the why questions.
Exactly. And that's why it's so important to have these discussions. By understanding where each side is coming from, we can find common ground and appreciate the value that both science and faith bring to our lives. So let's explore the logical, philosophical, and personal sides of faith. We'll look at historical arguments, contemporary debates, and personal testimonies. This isn't about forcing beliefs, but about considering the arguments for faith and the limits of a purely materialistic worldview. This isn't about forcing beliefs, but about considering the arguments for faith and the limits of a purely materialistic worldview. We'll also examine how faith can coexist with scientific understanding, and how it can offer answers to questions that science alone may not be able to address.
Okay, sounds good. I'm looking forward to seeing how these different perspectives can come together in a meaningful dialogue. I'm ready to dive in. Let's get started and see where this journey takes us.
Many atheists see science and religion as opposites. Science uses evidence, religion uses faith, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty standard view. Science deals with the observable, religion with the unobservable.
But isn't that a false dichotomy? Science tells us the universe works. Religion grapples with, think of a car. Science explains the engine, but not the car's oar.
I see your point.
But where does that leave morality? In a world where belief in God is declining, many people are left wondering about the foundation of their moral compass. If there's no God, what's the basis for right and wrong? Is it something we can define ourselves, or is it something that needs a higher authority to give it meaning?
Precisely. This is a question that has puzzled philosophers and theologians for centuries. Without a divine being, can we truly have an objective moral standard? Is it just a social construct, changing with the times? If morality is merely a product of cultural evolution, then what is considered right today could be wrong tomorrow. If so, morality becomes subjective. It would mean that our sense of right and wrong is fluid, influenced by societal norms and personal experiences. Faith, however, anchors morality in a higher power, a universal standard. For many, religion provides a clear set of guidelines that transcend human interpretation.
But what about all the different religions? Each one claims to have the ultimate truth, yet their moral codes can vary significantly. They have different moral codes. This diversity can be confusing, leading some to question the validity of any one religious moral framework.
True, but there are core principles that transcend those differences. Concepts like compassion, justice, and honesty are found in almost every major religion. And faith provides accountability, a sense of consequence beyond this life. Believers often feel a responsibility to adhere to their moral codes because they believe in a higher judgment.
I guess I can see that. It seems that whether through faith or reason, humans have always sought a way to define and uphold morality. But what about personal experiences? I've seen people turn to religion in times of crisis, but is that really evidence?
I had a friend struggling with addiction for years. Nothing worked until he found faith. It gave him the strength to rebuild his life. Another friend, battling depression, found purpose through faith.
That's powerful, but it's anecdotal. It doesn't prove anything definitively.
Agreed, but these stories highlight the transformative power of belief.
Now, consider the cosmological argument. Everything that begins has a cause. The universe began, so it must have a cause outside of itself, an uncaused first cause.
What about the multiverse theory, or a universe from quantum fluctuations?
Those just shift the problem, not solve it. They still need an origin.
And what about the fine-tuning of the universe? The constants of nature are perfectly balanced for life. Is that just chance? It could be a brute fact, a lucky coincidence. Or maybe we just don't understand the underlying principles yet. But the odds are astronomical. It's like winning the lottery every day for millennia. It points to a designer. And then there's the problem of evil. If God is all good and all-powerful, why is there suffering? That's a tough one. It's hard to reconcile the existence of so much pain and suffering with a benevolent God. Could it be a test of faith or a consequence of free will? It's a complex issue, but it doesn't negate God's existence. Atheists emphasize reason, but reason has limits. There are questions science can't answer. I agree that science doesn't have all the answers, but I believe that relying on faith without evidence can be dangerous. Faith isn't rejecting reason, it's acknowledging its limits. It's believing in something beyond the tangible. So, despite the arguments against it, faith offers meaning, purpose, and a moral compass. It provides a sense of belonging and a framework for understanding the world around us. For many, faith is a source of comfort and strength, especially in times of hardship and uncertainty. It helps people navigate the complexities of life, offering hope and a sense of direction when things seem bleak. Science is essential, but it can't answer life's ultimate questions. While science helps us understand the physical universe and make incredible technological advancements, it doesn't address the deeper questions of existence, purpose, and morality. These are the realms where faith and spirituality often step in, providing answers that science cannot. The two can coexist, each offering unique insights into different aspects of our lives. I still have my doubts, but I appreciate you laying out the arguments for faith so clearly. My pleasure, Miles. It's important to have these conversations and explore different perspectives. Through dialogue, we can better understand each other and the diverse beliefs that shape our world. It's through these discussions that we grow and learn, even if we don't always agree. Faith speaks to our need for connection and transcendence. It brings people together, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. Whether through religious services, community gatherings, or moments of quiet meditation, faith helps us connect with something greater than ourselves. It reminds us that we are part of a larger story, one that transcends our individual lives. It's a testament to the human spirit's ability to believe in something greater, even amidst uncertainty. Faith inspires hope and resilience, encouraging us to look beyond our immediate circumstances and trust in a brighter future. It is a powerful force that has shaped cultures, driven social movements, and provided solace in times of despair. The ability to believe, to hope, and to find meaning is a fundamental aspect of the human experience. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. Until next time. Remember, whether through faith, science, or personal reflection, the journey to understanding is a lifelong one. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking the truths that resonate with you. Take care and see you soon.